Hey guys, welcome back to Marsh Forever. My name is Tiana, and today we're going to be doing a week in my life of a housewife and stay at home mom of two little people. I get questions all the time on how I keep such a clean house with two little people, and to be honest, I just stick to a very strict schedule. I started this schedule, I believe, sometime last year when I started to feel very overwhelmed. I just felt like I was doing this for 5 minutes and then that for 7 minutes and then this for 20 minutes, and I was never feeling accomplished. So I had to really hone in and make sure I complete one task at a time. And I thought the best way to do that is to make a consistent schedule. So today is Wednesday, and I typically wash all of the bedding in our house. So I wash our sheets and our blankets. It's not that difficult for me because everyone has the same white sheets. And Avia, she doesn't really have a really thick blanket yet, so she has a small light white muslin blanket, and then my son, he has a race car blanket, so I wash his separately. Now once I'm done washing all of the sheets and blankets, I will then take time to wash all of the clothes. Now Thursday is my laundry day, but I'll try to at least wash as many clothes as I can, so on Thursday, if I am busy or something, then I can just focus on folding clothes instead of having to wash and fold clothes. Now, today is Friday. It's typically my very busy day of the week. I will order groceries either the night before on Thursday or sometimes very early Friday morning so I can get my groceries first thing in the morning before I start to vacuum the floors and tidy up any bathrooms. I just love how the kids are getting much more independent and really love to help me. So usually they'll slide the groceries into the kitchen and then unpack them with me, and I just love that time we spend together. All right, guys, so here's my groceries for the week. I typically buy my meats wholesale, and we separate them, vacuum seal them, and freeze them downstairs. So we get our ground beef in bulk, our steaks in bulk. I usually just buy seafood and chicken breast from the grocery store, but I don't need either one of those things this week. So this is the type of milk we have been loving, the silk milk. The soy milk. We are lactose intolerant or lactose sensitive like most people are, but I try to get soy milk that has protein in it. Some of the milks, the alternative milks, don't have any protein. Like I used to like the I think very creamy option, and it was 1 gram of protein, so I just try to get soy milk or alternative milk that has some protein in it, but I really like this one. I've been liking the or Kodiak oatmeal because it has protein in it. This is for the kids, but it has more protein than the regular oatmeal brand. But I still buy that for baking cookies and things like that, and breads. This is another thing for the kids snack. I really love these because they're high in protein, and I usually pair this with dark chocolate and granola for them, but I already have both of those things. I just got one of these because I just want to try it and see if I like it. I tried tiramisu with Jamaica a week or so ago, and it was really good, so I want to try this. A little bit high in calories, but it is 10 grams of protein, so it'll be a cool snack just to try. I'm making some tomato sauce, and I'm also making a vegetable medley that requires a red pepper in my tomato sauce and my vegetable medley for meal prep. Just some basics that I always need for baking pizza and making my tomato sauce. Egg whites to have more protein, and anything that I make, really, honestly, like my pancake batter. And I just make regular eggs, I always add extra egg whites for more protein. These are the eggs that I like. I'm not going to say, I really don't, okay, let me just say, I'm not really agreeing with the egg price phenomenon or whatever you want to call it. I think eggs are priced decently when you think about the amount of work, time that it takes to get these eggs, especially from smaller local farms. Now these big farms, I understand those eggs should be less expensive, but if you're going if you're getting your eggs from family farms, I understand the price. And this brand is really good. I think it's my local store brand. They're blue sometimes, brown sometimes. I also love Nelly eggs, but lately, I don't know, because of the whole bird flu ordeal, that the Nelly eggs have just been out. But every time I try to order them from the grocery store app, they're always saying out of stock. So I've been loving these. I think they're higher in protein, actually. Where is it? I think that's inside. Usually it's 6 grams of protein for a Nelly's egg. And this one is this one correct? Oh, no, okay.
This one is 60 calories. Oh no, the Nelly's eggs are 70 calories, 6 grams of protein. These are 60 calories, 6 grams of protein. So these are like $12 for 24. So you're getting basically 50 cents for each egg. I don't think that's bad, because if you go to the store and get eggs on the side of a meal, it probably costs you $3.99. So $4 for probably 2 eggs. So you're paying $2 for each egg. Versus at the grocery store, you're paying 50 cents per egg. So I support the price of egg, especially if it's coming from local. I'll pay more. And these eggs definitely taste way different. Like, I haven't gone back to regular eggs in a long time. Like, I've been buying Nelly's and or these for the longest, and they definitely taste different. Okay, so then I got some butter. I'm trying to get in the habit of shredding my own cheese. It is a lot of extra work, but I'm going to try it today for our homemade pizza we do every Friday. I got some cream cheese because I do want to experiment with making some homemade bagels. I want to go to Costco to get my everything bagel seasoning because I can get it in a larger container and it's like a better price than getting it from a grocery store. And I just got a lemon to juice my ginger and lemon. I usually juice this every Friday because we do juice ginger and lemon in our water, and the kids really, or me, I haven't been sick in a couple years, and the kids really don't get sick. Now they've been home from homeschool. They'll like get a little runny nose for a day or two, but if they're drinking this, like it snaps right out of them, which I love. And then I got some turkey bacon. I love that for my breakfast. Really high in protein, really low in calorie. Each slice is 6 grams of protein and only 45 calories. So I have about 2 or 3 of these every single morning. Then I just got some mango because I've been craving mango. So I'll probably be able to have these at the end of the week, next week probably, when they're nice and juicy. Bananas, of course, I like to pair this with the yogurt bowl. They really love, well, Eric really loves it that way. Avia hates bananas. Then I got some tomatoes for my tomato sauce. I also usually typically get heirloom tomatoes, but they didn't have any. So I know this is going to be a very small batch of tomato sauce. Of course, I add my pepper, I add garlic, I add an onion, and I add my tomato paste, but it's still going to be a relatively small batch. So I'll probably have to do it again next week. I got turkey sausage for the kids. They love that. Then I got some golden potatoes. I only wanted a couple of them, but they didn't sell them individually today, so they just gave me the large pack. Get apples. They love fried apples every single morning. I just fried them with butter, cinnamon, vanilla, and nutmeg, and they love them every single morning. Versus it's over, whether it's over oatmeal or if it's just paired with their sausage and pancakes, they love it. And then I got some zucchini and squash to go with that medley, and I'm going to pair a red pepper with that to go with my chicken meal. Alright, so someone asked me in a vlog a while ago, and I said I was going to do a video, so I guess this is going to be the video, but asked me the cleaning supplies I use. I really keep it very simple. I just really grab what's on the shelf. So I like this brand, Everspring. I've only ever seen it at Target. I buy these like 6 and 8 of them at a time. I really like this brand. I like to use this like during the day when I'm just like spot cleaning or like for my fridge because it is environment friendly. It has clean products. But like towards the end of the day or when I need like more harsh chemicals, like in my opinion cleaning out the sink or cleaning off the counters at the end of the day, I'm always going to be reaching for a multi-purpose spray or cleaner with bleach spray. I can't talk today, Lord. I'm always going to grab, this is the Target brand, but I buy these in bulk too. Like when I do, when I buy cleaning supplies, I usually buy them maybe like, I probably will spend like $300 or maybe $200 buying all cleaning stuff. So my bleaches, this stuff, my laundry detergent, because I make my own like concoction. So I just do one big purchase, and I'll do that maybe once every couple months. I really feel like it's every quarter, and I might just have to grab something here or there, but for the most part I feel like it's every quarter. So that works for me, but it doesn't really matter the brand. Like I'll get the Clorox brand. It really just whatever on sale. I don't really, I'm gonna say I don't care, but I really don't. I really just care about this one because it's clean and environment friendly, and I like to use this in like just surfaces that the kids are touching a lot, you know what I mean? And when I need to deep clean, it's more so towards the end of the day when they're already like gone to bed, or like a tub or something. I need harsh chemicals for that, in my opinion. A tub, a sink, a toilet, and a floor, baby. You gonna get those harsh chemicals, okay? So that's that. So now I'm about to put my groceries away, clean out my fridge with this one. just so it's nice and tidy. Throw out any old food. And then, of course, restock the fridge and then make the kids breakfast. That's typically the biggest task on Fridays. And then I will just vacuum the floors and then mop the floors at night once the kids are in their rooms and in bed. And that's really, is that really it? I feel like this Friday I'm going to vacuum, but I vacuumed on Wednesday. So I'm just going to just really be running it over real fast because the floor was just dirty and I just couldn't wait till Friday. And it needed to get done. And like at the kitchen, I clean the kitchen floor every day just because we have a dog that has a very sensitive stomach and he cannot eat human food. If he gets a lick of human food, he will have diarrhea. So I thought that you get a dog and eat the crumbs off the floor, you ain't gotta sweep all the time, but no. As soon as the kids eat, I have to clean up like clockwork because I do not want him to get sick, and having a dog with diarrhea and 2 kids running around is the worst thing ever. Like, he has to be in his cage all day when he has diarrhea, and that's not fun for anybody. So I have to keep giving him a bath. It's just the worst. So I have to keep the floors clean. But even if I didn't have a dog, with having 2 small kids, like, I'm always cleaning the floor, making sure it's not sticky. Oh, what's that, my shoes? I think that's some shoes. That's still sticky. So I'm about to make my pieces, which is like we have every Friday, pizza and wings. I told you I'm making the Tia Kemp wings, and that is Rick Ross's children or child's mother. She is so funny. I don't follow her, but I see her pop up all the time, like people like resharing videos or clips that she said, controversial clips or something. But there's this sound that's trending on TikTok, and she explains how to make like America's best wings. And so I made them, but instead of using buffalo sauce or hot sauce, whatever she said, I used barbecue sauce because of the kids. I used barbecue and honey, and it was so good. Eric's mother actually came over last weekend, and she was like, these were so bomb. So I'm gonna make those again. But I seen Amaya Pernicia. I know y'all know her. She's on Instagram and YouTube. Love her content. Gives very much so luxury, motherhood, lifestyle, fashion, home content. She's bomb. Anyways, she posted that Bath and Body Works has a collaboration or partnership with Disney, and Disney princesses basically have like a collection at Bath and Body Works. So there's, I think, Cinderella, Belle, Ariel, Moana, Tiana. Those are all the ones I can remember off the top of my head. But of course, I got Princess Tiana because duh, okay? And I asked her, I said, what's your favorite? And she said Princess Tiana. Say less. Say less. And they're green, which is perfect because y'all know for spring I need some like, I'm doing like green decor. So this is like perfect for the springtime. And the scent is Delicate Water Lily, Gilded Amber, Shimmering Bayou Woods. It smells good. I like it. I'm really smelling the amber and lily. It's very subtle, very mild, not too much, and I love that in a candle, something subtle, very mild. And so I asked Eric for one so I can try, but of course he's the best. He got me 2. And I think they were on sale $16. They're usually like $30, $32. So he got me 2 for the price of 1, basically. And this is how it looks. I wish it was just all green with like white letters, because I'm not a gold girl, but it's cool. I love it. I can always turn it this way or turn it on the side if I want to. If I want to like put it in my baking station. So I'm excited about these, and I will be making some beignets because I need to go with the theme. Okay, I need to have some beignets and this candle burning. All right. So maybe I'll do that next weekend, since that's like my baking um day is Saturday. Saturday is my baking day. This Saturday we have a party to go to, so I won't be able to do as much baking, but I am dwindling down my stash as far as bread, so I definitely need to do like a huge bake. So that might be like a separate video when I do like a bake with me. I did do it in short form content, but maybe I'll do a long form one and we'll just be baking all day, like from noon. I think last time I started like noon, maybe 2 p.m. and I finished until like 1 a.m. because I had to wait till everything cooled off and like cut it, because I like to cut everything, saran wrap it, freezer bag it, and then put it in the freezer. So, and I actually need some gallon size freezer bags, so I'm definitely gonna wait till next weekend to do like a huge bake. So maybe I'll take y'all along with me. If you want to see that, please let me know. I'm probably gonna do it anyway, but it's nice to know if you guys want to see the type of content. So yeah. Now someone's gonna say, oh my god, use parchment paper, use parchment paper. I typically use parchment paper, but when the grocery store is out of it, I go to the alternative, which is aluminum foil. I try not to lose as much, but I gotta do what I gotta do. And this is a 200 square foot one, so I'm gonna use all of it, okay? The Lord will protect me, all right? For real. Okay, so I just get a baking sheet, line it with parchment paper or foil, whatever your heart desires. And usually I cut my tomatoes in half and then put them on here. I usually do 2 heirlooms, 5 tomatoes on the vine, and 5 Roma tomatoes. Today, I don't feel like all that cutting. I'm just going to put it on here because I'm going to blend it anyway. I'm just trying to get that like roasty flavor. But I'm in the phase of my life right now where if I can save 2 minutes doing something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to save the 2 minutes because my time, everyone's time is valuable. But lately, I feel like if I can get an extra 10 minutes just to breathe and go in the bathroom and be by myself, I'm going to take it. And those little 2 minutes add up, okay? So the only thing, like I said, I'm missing is my 2 heirlooms. Those are usually seasonal, but for some reason I have been getting them literally all winter. There might be a week or two where they're not available, but I have been getting them and they've been really good. So I love that added flavor. But I'm going to just cut the seeds out. I'll cut this in half. Put that there. Then I have some leftover garlic that I was using for something, so I'm just going to throw this in there. And then I just cut the bottom off the garlic. Just cut it as close to the bottom as you can so the garlic kind of stays together. So that way when it actually is finished roasting, you'll just squeeze it out of the shell and it'll just, you know, come right out. Doesn't happen perfectly every time, but most times it does. Alright, so it should look something like that. Put that down there. And then I also use an onion. I already was using an onion for something. So I'm just going to use the rest of this. I'm just taking the skin off. Ooh, got all in my face. Yeah, peel that back. Cut that butt off. Throw that right on there. Okay? And then what I'm going to do is just, oh, this is a fresh one. Let me open it. Oh, let me see if I have one already open and stuff. And I still be having like an almost empty one. So I could put that away. But I just drizzle with some olive oil. And then you can just do salt and pepper. But I'm doing this salt, pepper, garlic. Eric usually makes his own concoction of seasonings. And it's just salt, pepper, garlic. But it's like the thick kosher salt and the thick coarse pepper. So I got to be very light-handed. Okay, and then I put this in the oven like 425, 450 for about 30 minutes. Like whenever everything is like super soft, then I take it out.
Now, we'll have the recipe linked below because I save all my recipes to Pinterest, but this recipe calls for 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt, and then 1 packet of your instant yeast. And then I do a cup and a half of warm water and then 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Once that's all come together and form a nice big doughy ball, I'm going to put it in an oil bowl and cover for about 60 minutes.
All right, guys, so everything is pretty much good to go. I think the camera died, but I was able to season my wings, and we had to leave out for an hour or so, so they've been marinating for a little while. Then I also have my dough. Now, when I put it in here, it was like maybe the size of 2 softballs, roughly, or I would say 1.5 softballs. And this is how big it is right now. It is now the size, I would say, like a dodgeball or bigger, maybe like a soccer ball. So it's got really nice and big, just within a hour or so. Now, when you use instant yeast, I feel like you only need 30 minutes, I think. But I like to still do it for like 60 to 90 minutes. I usually do it early so that way it's just done. And like it gives it just more time for the gluten to develop. Some people like to put it in the fridge overnight just to like have that, it gives it like a different, not, I don't want to say a different flavor, but like a deeper, richer flavor, I guess. But from what I know, it's just to give it more time to allow that like gluten to form. So I never really rush it. I always do it a little bit earlier just so it's just ready. And then here is my stuff for my tomato sauce. I'm so sad that I didn't have my 2 heirlooms, and it's gonna be enough, but I just hate that. And so basically what I did is, I feel like I needed like 5 more minutes, but we had to leave, so I just turned the oven off and let it like cool, let the oven cool with it in there, so it was able to still cook a little bit more, which was a good idea. And so I'm excited. So everything just looks like wilted essentially, and it's cooled down nicely, which is why I was able to grab it right out the oven. And so now I'm going to blend this all with some tomato paste, some more salt, pepper, garlic, oregano, and some more olive oil. All the juices and seasonings, I just lift the whole aluminum foil up and just slide it in the blender. Like so, like this. Ready? Ooh. All right, so actually Eric just got home, so I want to show you guys how our meats come really quick. And I also want to share with you guys these. I don't drink soda or juice. We don't do juice at all in this house unless I'm making some homemade fresh juice, and we don't do soda. Eric may get a soda if we go out to dinner, but I don't buy any soda unless we're having an event, like if my parents are coming over for like Sunday dinner or something. I'll have something for everybody, but I don't typically buy soda or juice. But what we do buy, Nixies. These things are bomb. They are seltzer waters, so it's just carbonated water and organic flavors. My favorite is the green one, the lime and ginger. I make my ginger ice cubes and put them in there for the summertime. I just love to make me a lime ginger little mocktail. Love that for me. Eric's favorite is the black cherry lime, and I'm always making a mocktail with these. I think I showed y'all that one time during the Christmas time, and I got some black cherry juice and lime and made a mocktail, so y'all seen that. And then the strawberry one is my least favorite, but that's because I haven't like made something with it yet. I want to like make some type of strawberry mocktail, but I just haven't yet. And then he just brought home our meats. So this is how we get our meats. Okay, so he got, I think these are New York strip. I think these are my favorite cuts that they have. So we get them like this, and these ones already come vacuumed in, which is nice. And then this time we got some breakfast sausage. This is new, so I shouldn't even got all that turkey bacon. I got like 5 things of turkey bacon in there, but these are going to be good. I just have to weigh this stuff and like separate it, because I also like to track my protein and calories. So I'm going to probably split this up into like 5 in a pack and then vacuum seal it and freeze them because we do have a vacuum sealer ourselves. And then what's this? I think this is this chicken wing. Now this part is annoying because this is a big box. It's a big box of chicken wings, like huge. Okay, so we break those down, like we count out, you know, 10, 15, 20 wings, and then we vacuum seal it and then put it in the freezer. And we do different quantities. So if I know we having pizza and wings tonight, we'll just bring out like a 12-pack bag. But if I know we're doing an event or like having our parents over, I'll bring out a, you know, 20-pound bag, and then I can do a 20-pound bag and a 20-count bag and a 10-count bag, like that, so I could like make sure I'm not wasting any food. So he'll be on meat packing duty today. For delivery, but it's homemade, so that one's ours, and this is the kids' pizza. It's so good. Now I'm about to do the wings. They actually came out very crunchy. You can hear it's very crispy. So now I'm about to roll them in some buffalo sauce, honey, and then do them. Alright guys, so we are back on Sunday. We just got back home from church. I changed my clothes. Eric put the kids down, and now I'm about to meal prep. This is like the biggest hack for me. I've always meal prepped. I've been meal prepping since about 2017, 2018. When I was at work, outside of the house, I meal prep. So that's like a big thing for me. I know that it's a big mindset shift because people are like, oh, I don't want to eat the same thing every day. I get that whole thing, but it's like, if you don't meal prep and you're eating out, you're eating the same thing every day. So if you're going to Starbucks every morning, that's your meal prep. It's just somebody else is prepping it for you. If you're going to Chick-fil-A every day for lunch, that's your meal prep. It's just that somebody else is making it for you. So I think it's like just a mindset shift. And it's like, for me, I had to tell myself, okay, you might not really love meal prepping, but you also don't like looking and feeling a certain way. So pick one. And of course I picked the meal prep. And this go around with meal prep, I realized I don't have to really remove any food group. There's nothing I don't eat. Of course I don't eat like like McDonald's and stuff like that. Like I don't eat that type of stuff, but anything that I want I can have. I just need to make it myself, because when I make it myself I can truly focus on the portion. I think that we only speak about portion control in terms of how much is going on your plate, but it also includes how much is going into a recipe. That's a big thing. So I thought I couldn't have bread, couldn't have pasta, and that wasn't the case at all. It was just that I was having too much of it because I didn't understand how to read a portion. So every Friday we have pizza. There hasn't been a Friday in a very long time, like a year, since we haven't had pizza. We used to order pizza every Friday, but then I started making it from scratch every Friday. And so when I first started making pizza, I would use 1 whole bag of this and a half. So according to this bag, a bag and a half is 12 servings. Just for, I'm talking about just the cheese here, okay? So let me do the math. So it's 80 calories per serving. So 80 times 12. That's 960 calories of cheese I was putting on a pizza. We're not talking about the crust, the toppings like the pepperoni or the sauce. We're just talking about the cheese, okay? But now that I understand a portion and knowing that I was overindulging, I only use a half a bag of cheese for my pizza, and it tastes so good. I showed y'all what the pizza looked like bomb, okay? It was very cheesy. So now I only use a half a bag of cheese, maybe a half a bag and an extra sprinkle, but I really try to not pass 5 servings. So now that was $9.60 for a whole pizza for cheese when I was doing the old way. Now knowing my calories, knowing portion control, now I'm putting only 400 calories of cheese on the pizza. Now I'm cutting the pizza into 4 to 6 pieces. So I've divided, let's just say by 4, that's 100 calories of cheese. Versus before, 960 divided by 4, that was 240 calories of cheese. And it might not sound bad, only an extra 140 calories of cheese, but when you having multiple slices, it adds up. So now that I pay attention to how much I'm putting in my recipes, I don't need to eliminate anything from my diet. I can really have whatever I want. So I have all the bread, all the pasta. I'm just having it in moderation. Let me turn this down. I got my rice and my eggs boiling right now. So I usually meal prep Monday to Thursday's lunch. And I will have, this thing's spicy. Let me turn it all the way down. I'm sorry, I meal prep Sunday night to Thursday's lunch, and then we'll eat out Thursday for dinner. Typically I make pizza on Friday. We'll like have leftovers on Saturday, and sometimes we eat out on Sunday. It just depends. I usually make breakfast and lunch, but we may grab something for dinner. It just depends. Like the kids really love Mike's American in Springfield, Virginia. So bomb. But we had that Saturday night because we went to a party. We was already in the area, so I probably gonna have to cook something extra today. But right now I'm gonna have shrimp hibachi, so shrimp with fried rice, zucchini and squash and red pepper. And then we're gonna have steak, potatoes, and broccoli. And then for breakfast I'm gonna have boiled eggs and turkey bacon. And then I'll probably do a slice of toast. I need to look in there and see how much toast I have left, because if not, I'll probably need to bake at least 1 loaf of bread. But like for breakfast, I typically, if I already have the proteins done, I'll make the kids like pancakes or fried apples, or they'll have a slice of toast already prepared. So let's go ahead and start this meal prep. Alright guys, so here is the complete meal prep for the week. I did 2 types of steak. I think I did cowboy and then New York. I made ours medium to medium well, and I made the kids well for the most part. Once I warm it up, it'll probably be actually well, should I say. And that goes with the broccoli and the potatoes. And then I have shrimp with fried rice, and I added extra protein by adding 2 eggs and like 3/4 cups to 1 whole cup of egg whites. And then I have the mixed vegetables with that. And then for my breakfast, I have the boiled eggs and the turkey bacon. And the kids will have turkey bacon probably with pancakes and some fried apples. So I hope that was very helpful to show you what I do for the week. Of course, I would say in between the days, I'm cleaning up like more like just tidying. But as far as like my weekly schedule to keep the house like manageable, that's basically what I do, or like my biggest task. And the kids do help a lot. Like they're in charge of cleaning their toys, and I do have them clean after every transition. So after breakfast we clean together. Before nap time, that's the biggest transition, like that afternoon cleanup. I make them clean up all of their toys to like reset their space before the evening rush, so it's not like more toys on top of more toys, because I feel like when you just leave the toys out, it's a mess during nap time for me, and it's not like relaxing. But then if I left the toys out and they wake up, sometimes they'll play with the toys already out, but most times I feel like they'll just go and reach to pull more toys out, if that makes sense. So resetting the space in the afternoon before the evening is definitely a big help, and it also prevents us from having to clean up so much in just the afternoon. So hope you guys enjoyed the week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.